Hey, what's up, my friends? I hope everyone is okay. But today, here again, we are going to Kinshasa. Guys, have you ever been to a place where you've never been? Well, I'll take you there. Even myself, I've never been there, but we'll go together. Okay? So relax. I want to give you materials about Kinshasa. Yes, this is the capital city of Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. So right now we're going to use the shortcut name of DRC for Democratic Republic of Congo, okay? Because the name is too long. Even though I don't pay for pronunciation, So what do I tell you about Kinshasa? There are a lot of things. By the way, when I was a kid, I used to listen this word Kinshasa, Congo, the time it was Zaire. There are a lot of things I had in my mind. First of all, I used to think that it is a place where there's no peace, always fight everywhere. That was my preconception, I acknowledge. Not until when I grew up, then I came to meet friends from Congo and I started to interact with them. Then I came to understand how peaceful the place is, even though there are some places where there are still challenges of peace, but not the whole country, and not all the time. So it's a peaceful place, I can say generally, even though it also suffers because of the richness that it contains. Yes, DRC is one of the richest countries in the world, but it's very backward because of the reality. A lot of hooligans have entered there and they've stolen everything, almost everything. They are still stealing there from these people of Congo. I promise you, normally when I promise, I make my promise. So I promise now that I'll give you the next episode about Congo in general, about the same material of the richness of Congo and its impact to the people of Congo and the world at large, especially concerning African countries. So we'll see a lot of things from there. Just subscribe and stay in touch. Anyway, mine today is about the Democratic Republic of Congo, but the capital city, Kinshasa. It is said that it is 15 million people population, which makes it to be the largest city in Africa, followed by Lagos and then Egypt. Although here the researchers differ a lot. There are people who are saying that Lagos is the largest city with a big population, or biggest population in Africa, followed by Egypt, then Kinshasa. But anyway, from a lot of researches I've done, I come to conclusion that Kinshasa might be the biggest or the largest city with a biggest population, which is going almost to 16 million people. Yeah, so the researchers, they're different. So however, it's the largest French-speaking mega city in the world. Although other researchers say that Paris is the largest, but in fact, the largest French-speaking mega city in the world is Kinshasa. Yeah, it's with the river, it has got a big river Congo on the boundary to the Congo, the other Congo Brazzaville. So it has a lot of richness in the continent. River Congo is the second highest flow rate river on earth after Amazonia. It has got a very big volume of water, of which if hydroelectric power could be done accordingly, it would have supplied energy to the entire continent of Africa. Yes, even though they are trying to build the Inga Dam to supply energy, but really it could be one of the best in the world if well utilized. And also remember, water from Congo River, if it would be well planned for the agricultural activities, it would have fed the whole of the continent. But until now, it's only used 10% of it with all its richness. So you see, so I want to tell you that Congo would be very far if it were well managed. And mind that River Congo is the deepest river in the world. There are places with 219 meters depth. So this makes it to be the deepest river ever in the world. It is situated on the boundaries of Kinshasa, Congo, and Congo-Brazzaville. So Kinshasa also is the most expensive city in Africa. It tops 5. And the language there spoken is French and Lingala. And historically, Kinshasa was imaged as the site of fishing and trading villages along Congo River at that time. Until today, Kinshasa is the world's fastest growing megacity, as Africa's third largest metropolitan area, and leading economic, political, and cultural center of the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. And practically, it has got an area of about 9,965 kilometers square as a city province, and the area of about 600 kilometers square as the urban area. And it is stretched in the altitude of 300 meters from the ocean. Yes, and is about 515 kilometers from the Atlantic Ocean on the south bank of River Congo. Even though it has got all this richness, but only about 500 kilometers of roadways in the city, of which only 10% are paved. The people from Kinshasa are known as Kinois or Kinshansas, and it is said that the population and the growth of the city as Kinshasa doubles in size every 5 years since 1950. That's why it is to become the most popular city in Africa and even beyond. It has got a lot of resources, natural resources, many of which are not yet touched by human beings, so they are still underground. That's why many people are willing to enter into Congo to steal what is there. And in fact, a lot of people are there already, Chinese, Europeans, and everyone. They are going there to take what they can and leaving the country in a poor and devastated situation, of which my next video I'll talk about. Half of its people are under 22 years old. That's the average age of people, 22 years old. That's it. Very young people, you can see. Even though there's a lot of water from River Congo, as I've shown you that its little has been used and the rest is just a waste. So if it was well managed, Kinshasa would be one of the biggest city in the world, just like New York and the other big cities, only that the exploitation is too strong there, whereby most of them are living in very poor conditions. Public transport also is a question mark, not only in the city but even it's outside the mega city of Congo DRC. So few people are very rich, they are extremely rich. Most of them, they live in misery because of the poor administration of the goods that and the resources that they have. If the energies were balanced in DRC, following the right path, Kinshasa DRC would be the powerhouse for the whole of Africa. With its massive land, of which is able for expansion. So guys, thank you for your credibility. I was just doing research work to take you there, but the rest I'll leave you to watch what is going on in Congo. At least through the videos, you can also go up there and watch and make your own tour through the videos that I've collected. So thank you for watching. Keep on watching. You can, if you have ever been to Congo, especially my friends from Consolata and other places, please just give a comment, suggest and appeal. Even if you see that there are things that I've said which they don't concur to the reality of the place, please just raise up a hand and show it to us, because we all want to learn. So thank you for watching. My next episode about cities, we revisit Luanda, Angola. There I have been. I've lived there for 3 years, so I've got a lot of experience. So I'll take you there. I promise this too. I want to take you through African cities so we can travel together. And from here, not only to criticize, but we can learn something of which can help us to improve our cities, can help us to improve our situation. When you see the other, then you learn something from them. Somebody who walks is better than the one who stays at home. So I will take you to exploit more about Africa. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. It is the early 16 March 2024.